Hi, I'm Fred from Xenomark, and I'm here to teach you how to play Tiny Epic Galaxies in solo mode, as there's no one here to play with me. But that's fine because it's a very challenging game in solo mode, especially if you want some alone time or if you're traveling someplace, and this game is very portable to take with you. So the premise of this game by Gambling Games, designed by Scott Alms, is that you are a galaxy that's overcrowded. You have to go beyond the galaxy to colonize intergalactic planets. But unfortunately, there's also a rogue galaxy out there, also in need of colonizing other planets as well. So you must deploy your fleet to the right planets and score 200 victory points before the rogue galaxy scores 200 victory points to win the game. So let's play this game and get started. Thank you. In Tiny Epic Galaxies, you get player cards right here. And to play against a rogue galaxy, which is your opponent when you're playing solo mode, you flip the cards on their side. And there are many different type of rogue galaxies to play against. And as you can see in the lower right hand corner, this is the beginner rogue galaxy. And then you got easy, medium, hard, and epic, which is the hardest one of them all. So this game will play against the medium rogue galaxy. Card right here. And these guys can go off the game back in the box. Now to set up the rogue galaxy has a beginning advantage to the regular players. The rogue galaxy starts off with all 4 ships, while the player only starts off with 2 ships. But they start out with 2 resources at 0. Energy, which starts off at 0, and their culture, which also starts off at 0, along this track here for the resource track. And also they start off with their empire level at 1, right here. And as part of the empire level 1, as you can see here, you only start with 5 dice. And 5 dice right here. And this is how you begin the rogue galaxy setup. This is our player card I will play against. Now, at the beginning of our turn, or beginning of the game, we start off with 2 rocket ships only. And for our resource track, we start off with 2 energy and 1 culture. And our empire level, which are these levels right here, we start out with the first level. So you can see this 2 here means 2 rocket ships, we start off here. And the 4 here means that you have only 4 dice at the beginning of the game. Now, in order to get more rocket ships, we have to raise the level of our empire. And so we put our ship here at the 3rd level. And another one here at the 5th level. And that's how we start off with our game. We do our planet row, which requires a deck of cards. No, not that deck of cards. No, that's not the deck of cards you want to play with. No, you don't want to be doing this. No, that's the wrong deck of cards. This is our planet row deck. So in a solo game, we would start off with 4 planets to colonize. 1, Omicron Fenzi, Tiff Nod, Jack 109 Shelf, and Zalas. These are the 4 planets that we start off with. Now as each planet gets colonized, you can take more cards from the deck right here. Now we have here the activation bait card. This is where we use up our dice, and when we're done with the dice, we put it right here. So once we get dice here and here, when we're finished using our dice. Try a little run through how it works. Now first I'll take my first 4 dice on my turn, and I'll throw them. Okay, maybe we should keep the dice on the table. Okay, let's try this again. So we got 4 dice here. We use the dice tray so the dice don't run away from us. So here are my 4 dice roll results here. I'll put them right here. Now, I can use this rocket ship launcher and use this type right here. And so I take my rocket ship and I can land it on one of the planets on the planet row. And there's 2 places I can land my rocket ship. I can land it right on the planet right here in the center. And I can use the ability on the card right here. Regress one enemy ship by 1. Diplomacy. But since the work hasn't started yet, I'll do that. So I want to start by going on here on the colonization track right here. So I land my ship right there. And this symbol here is the economy. So there's two symbols to move your ship along the colonization track. Economy and diplomacy. So I can like move this along if I roll a economy roll, which I don't have right now. So now 3 dice that have not been used yet. I can have 2 different choices. I can re-roll them for free. You can re-roll your dice, unused dice for free. Or you can use them. So here it is. This is my culture. And right here. Now you can see on my player card I have energy, but I don't have culture, so I can't get culture there. But once I land on a planet that has a culture resource, I can increase my culture by 1. So it'll be right here. So that dice is used. Again, I can re-roll or use my next one, which is energy. So I use my energy. And since my player track has energy, though my colon player does not have energy right here, I can increase my energy by 1. And last is my colony dice roll. So this here is a great roll. It's very important to the game. I can use it, and I can increase my colony by 1 level, right here. So you can see right here, this is my colony level. Is that layer 1? When I get to colony level 2, I need to use 2 resources here. So I can use 2 energy or 2 culture. Here I use 2 energy, bring it down to 1, and I increase my colony by 1 level. So I'm on the 2nd level. So now here, I still have 2 rocket ships in play I can use, but my dice roll increased by 5, so I can get 1 more dice roll, but not this turn. And I get 1 victory point, so that's important. So now it's the Royal Galaxy's turn. The Royal Galaxy has 5 dice, but this time it's different. It doesn't roll 5 dice at the same time like I do. It rolls 1 dice at a time. So let's take 1 dice and roll it. Maybe not off the table. Let's try that again, except this time we use the dice tray. So I'll roll the dice. And the result is this. Interesting. It's a colony-based turn. Now, the rogue has a special ability. Closer to this. When it gets this dice roll, it uses one of these abilities right here. Now, since it's on the 1st level, it says right here, I lose 1 energy. So I lose 1 energy. Put me to 0 energy. That's a dangerous roll. That's one of the abilities of a Rogue Galaxy. Now let's do the next 2nd roll. And this time let's roll the rocket ship roll. So let's use that here. And we'll launch one of his rocket ships. Now that the Rogue Galaxy launches a rocket ship on the planet row, the Rogue Galaxy only can land on the leftmost planet at a time. So they land here, here, and here, and here in progression. They can't just choose. So it lands right here. And it doesn't land here, uses ability. It lands only on the colonization track right here. Now, there's another rule that a player can do. I can follow a Rogue Galaxy's action, but to spend a culture. So since I like the rocket ship roll, I'll spend 1 culture and launch one of my own rocket ships. Here I can choose any planet I want. So I'll choose this planet here on the colonization track right here. And that's why I end my planet. So I'll roll another dice for the Rogue Galaxy. And there's energy. So Rogue Galaxy increases energy based on what the planet has. It has 1 energy from its player track, so only does the energy from that. So it gets up 1 energy by 1. Let's roll another dice. Again, another energy. So increase the energy up to here. And the last dice. Another colonization power. So again, the colonization power here is I lose 1 energy. But since my energy is 0, I can't lose any more. So I was wasting on the rogue galaxy. And that's the rogue galaxy's turn. The colonization is different for the player and the rogue galaxy. When I get, like, say, an economy roll, like this, and I use it on this track, I only can choose one planet to roll. I can use this one, which has economy, or this one. So I choose to move him along this one. But if, say, the rogue galaxy has, let's say, like, has 2 planets, like this. See, all rogue has planets, all the ships on all the planets. And I roll the diplomacy turn on the rogue galaxy's turn. It actually has advantages because these two has economy, so the rogue would actually advance both their ships. Same thing with the diplomacy roll. If the rogue gets the diplomacy, it also advances on all their ships, on all their planets. Well, if I get on my turn this roll, and I have like a rogue planet rocket ship here, then I can and a rocket ship on, say, on here. I can advance 1 planet on this one, and that's it. I can't do the other one with that roll. So that's one of the advantages of a rogue galaxy. Now, here's how you get a planet. When I get, like, if I keep going, like, one more on my turn, if I get another this roll, I get right here, then that means I get the planet. The rogue galaxy's planet sent back to its rogue player mat, and mine gets sent back to my player mat, and I get to keep this planet right here. See, is 1 victory point, and I slide it under here at the bottom of the card, right here. And thus, whenever I get, like, this type of roll, a colony roll, I can use this ability to upgrade my empire, or I can use this ability to regress an enemy ship by 1 diplomacy. So if I get this roll and I use it, and use this pit, I can, like, make this rogue move back 1, like that. So that's the advantage of having a player take a flipper planet. While when a rogue, and let me just place this planet here. When a rogue colonizes a planet, like, say, he gets diplomacy rolls here, his rocket ship gets sent back this, mine gets sent back to my planet, and the rogue galaxy gets it, but it only gets placed here. He doesn't use his ability, it's just the victory points. And so you can keep playing, and the first player to get up to 21 victory points is the winner instantaneously. So whether it's the rogue galaxy or me, whoever gets 21 victory points will be the winner. So like I said, you get 50 points for here and 50 points here when you colonize a planet. You also get 50 points when you upgrade your colony. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as we go across this. Because I get more 8 points if I increase my empire this one. In a rogue's case, same thing. When a rogue gets increased, he gets 250 points here, but then here it becomes 4, 6, and 9. But one condition on a rogue is that if it goes here, if it gets upgraded to here, then I lose automatically. But the rogue planet's upgrade is different. In order for the rogue planet to go from one here to here, it has to get the energy to go all the way up to here. Once it gets, like, more than 4 energy, or actually 5 energy, then it upgrades to here, and it gets sent back to 0. Another rogue ability that's special is the culture ability. So when it keeps going up the culture track and goes right here, it gets 3 more actions. So if the rogue has, like, say, used up all 5 of his dice and increase the culture up to here, it gets 3 more actions. So you move the dice and you can roll 3 more dice, and this culture goes back down to 0. And so you use 3 more actions at a time to use against me. Increase the energy, or whatever you want to do. Harm me, regress all my ships by 1. So all my ships get regressed. If I my ship right here, I guess regress 1. And so on and so forth. So that's one of the major rules of a rogue galaxy. Now, there's another ability that a player can use against the rogue galaxy. And this is called the human player right here. If the rogue galaxy does a roll that I do not want, like say like this colony roll, which would harm me, I can like spend 1 energy. Let's see how energy I want here. I could spend 1 energy, and thus, and 1 culture. It's like very expensive, and thus force the rogue galaxy to roll the dice again. So you can roll it again. And this one, it got diplomacy, so thus it doesn't harm me. And I don't have enough resources to make them re-roll that, so that's all I can do. But that's one ability that I can do against the rogue galaxy. And there it is, Tiny Epic Galaxy in solo mode. There's a lot of replayability and a lot easier to learn instructions for a gateway game like this to start you off in your hobby of tabletop gaming. So thanks for watching Xenomarket.